Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is TsC Talcum, otherwise known as Pete, and today I am bringing you a commentary on Hydro Dam. This is a solo gameplay using the new Razer Sabertooth controller. I purposely wanted to bring up a solo gameplay to show you guys this controller so you can see what it does, and my god is it absolutely fantastic. I'll be talking about it a little bit more into this video, but first I want to discuss my setup. I play on a LG 1080p 42-inch screen with brightness all the way up. That way I can see these little people camping in these corners. For Crysis, it's you players with the bow, and you're fucking annoying, so stop using that piece of shit. Please, dear Lord, stop using it. But anyways, before I get too far ahead of myself, the second big thing that I want to talk about is your headset. Should you stick with the gaming headset, or should you just use the headset that Xbox provides when you purchase the Xbox? Get a gaming headset. I personally use the new Astro A40s, and I've used Astros before, but my old pair broke after many years, and I swear by the company. I personally recommend the new Astro A50s, the wireless ones, due to a problem Astro is currently experiencing with the Astro A40s, and that is the Xbox to mix amp power cable is breaking on your original purchased headset. This is an easy fix, although it does cost money. You have to buy a completely new cable through astrogaming.com, and I'm sure many of you don't want to do that. It's a $300 headset to begin with. That's bullshit that they can't get it right the first fucking time. I understand. However, it beats the alternative of standing there in a corner like many of my videos illustrate, trying to turn on the sound in-game so you can hear people coming up behind you. And what it currently does is it only allows for player party chat. Any mic. So it's a huge problem when it comes to a gaming headset. That's the whole point of it, is to be able to hear the sound, not just your teammates speaking. So Astro really needs to fix this, and it needs to be as soon as possible. I want to see them continue making the headsets that they do for the Xbox One. So let's pray that this gets fixed. Alright, the next little thing that I want to talk about is Fps Freeks, made by Control Freak, and they're little plastic extensions that attach to your right and left thumbsticks. And what they allow you to do is they allow you to react quicker, turn quicker, and have split-second aiming. And on top of that, they also allow you to decrease your in-game sensitivity, but have the gaming feel like you're still playing at the sensitivity that you just decreased. So if you're playing Call of Duty and you're playing on a 10 sensitivity, you get the Fps Freaks, you can turn it down to about a 5 sensitivity, and you're still going to feel like you're playing on a solid 10 sensitivity. It's brilliant. It allows for better accuracy, but quicker play. So it's a very important must buy. They're about $13. And if you add shipping and handling, they're about $20. They have different styles for different play. From what I've understand, the different ones actually do work for those situations. They have regular ones, they have close quarters FPS Freaks, they have sniper FPS Freaks, and a whole bunch of other ones. And from what I've heard, they do work. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in-game setup is my controller. I do not use one of Microsoft's given controllers in the Xbox with the Xbox. I use Razer Sabertooth's brand new Razer's brand new controller, the Razer Sabertooth, and I love it. What it does is it's a controller that has 6 extra programmable buttons rather than Scuff's controllers, which only have the 2. And you have to preset the buttons on the Scuff controller. You can remix and match the buttons to your heart's desires on the Razer Sabertooth. It's amazing. The way it's set up is it has 4 buttons on the bottom. They're set up kind of like a paddle button for your middle fingers. You press them up or you press them down. Very, very simple. Right by the right and left bumpers is another set of buttons. Those are just regular push buttons, so nothing too fancy about those. Now, I've used this controller on several different games. I've used it in Crysis 3, I've used it in Far Cry 3, and I've used it in Black Ops 2. Every single game, except for perhaps Far Cry, which there really is no need for it, but it still is quite handy. I love it. Crysis 3 it's a huge bonus. I can jump and keep perfectly aimed on you at all times at any angle without having to remove my thumbsticks. Crysis is a fast-paced game, usually first found, first dead, and the person who can utilize stealth and armor the greatest are probably going to be the victors. That being said, I have my controller set up so the right and left bumpers are the 2 top back paddles buttons on my Sabertooth controller. I never have to remove my thumbs from my controller in this game ever, unless I'm calling in a kill streak, and that is the only time I ever have to remove my hands from the controller. It gives you such a major advantage over your competition because it gives you the ability to be completely unpredictable. When you're shooting in a gunfight, you might be strafing, and to throw off your opponent, you might want to do a power aimed in jump while shooting at them. Now this can be achieved on a regular controller. You just remove your thumbs from the thumbstick and press the A button, then quickly try and get back to get your aim as close as possible. I don't have to worry about that. So these people that are trying to jump me, I already have the advantage. My thumbs are already ready and I'm already aimed. This is why I wanted to show you this video on Hydro Dam as my first commentary and my first solo video to show you guys for yourselves what the Razer Sabertooth can do. It's simply brilliant. The next thing I want to talk about is my out of gaming setup. What do I use to record? What programs do I use? Yada yada yada. I use the Hopig HD PVR, the new Gaming 2, and a basic simple computer, nothing too special about it, just a HP Pavilion quad core and uses AMD, and Sony Vegas Pro for my video rendering and my video or my voice recording for these commentaries that I'm showing you now. And that's really all that I'm using. But this game is almost over now, so I'm going to let it finish up, do its thing. Like and subscribe to my channel. And take care, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed. This has been a fun time for me. Hope I didn't mess up too much. Please, in the comments, tell me anything you want me to talk about. That's kind of the hard part about doing this, is I run out of things to say. I'm not sure what I want to really talk about. I need a little bit of help here. So, on that note, again, have a good one.